They call him Fazza. To the world, that's a nickname. To Dubai, it's a brand. And to the Crown Prince himself, it's simply Hamdan, the man who can jump from royal duties to desert adventures in the same day. One day he's in a high-level policy meeting, the next he's tearing across the desert on horseback at sunset. That swing between power and play is what makes Fazza hard to pin down. Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum isn't your typical royal. He's the Crown Prince of Dubai, son of Sheikh Mohammed, and next in line to lead one of the richest cities on earth. But where most royals lean into formality, Fazza leans out of helicopters. He blends royal responsibility with an adrenaline-chasing spirit that makes him as much a lifestyle influencer as he is a political figure. You'll find him one day patrolling halls where policy is shaped, and the next, hacking through underbrush on a midnight trek to test a new running route. That kind of contrast defines him. Equally at home in silk robes or trek boots, he's an accomplished endurance horse rider, winning gold for the UAE in long-distance races that push both rider and horse to the limit. Not the a few laps around a private track kind. We're talking 160 kilometers through tough terrain in punishing heat, where stamina and strategy matter as much as speed. He's done it repeatedly, representing his country in championships around the world, treating the sport not as a pastime, but as a discipline. Picture the finish line. Dust cloud hugs, exhausted horses. A crowd that thought the prince was just visiting. But no, he was racing, sweating, leading. That's the difference between follower and leader. When he's not competing, he's pushing Dubai itself to move. Literally. He started the Dubai Fitness Challenge, a citywide call for everyone to be active for 30 minutes a day. It sounds simple until you see skyscraper CEOs running side by side with school kids, all because the Crown Prince told them to get moving. Over the weeks it runs, the entire city transforms into an open-air gym. Cycling tracks appear on highways. Yoga sessions happen under the Burj Khalifa. Fitness stations pop up in unexpected corners. One minute, the highway rushes cars. The next, it's swapped lanes for joggers and cyclists. That's the kind of ripple Fazza creates. Without declaring, without fanfare, just momentum. Photography is another passion. Not just posting a few well-lit selfies, Fazza created the Hamdan International Photography Award, one of the biggest competitions of its kind. He's put millions into finding and rewarding talent from around the globe, attracting entries from both amateurs and world-renowned photographers. It's his way of blending creativity with opportunity, making Dubai a hub not just for commerce, but for culture. Scroll through some of the winning shots and you'll see desert landscapes that could only exist because someone invested in redefining how the world gazes at Arabian horizons. That's curation, not collection. He's also known for something more intimate. His Instagram feed isn't just adventure shots. It's also littered with short love poems, written in Arabic, published under his pen name Fazza. Posts that capture longing, admiration, beauty, heartbreak, and devotion. Lines that end up shared and reshared across the Arab world. Romantic verses that have made him as much a poet of the heart as he is a prince of the people. They reveal a tenderness most wouldn't expect behind the title. And yet, for all the public moments, he's still unpredictable. One day it's royal duties and policy meetings. The next, it's free diving with a pod of dolphins, scaling a mountain at sunrise, exploring remote corners of the desert in an off-road convoy. He vacations like he governs, with energy, curiosity, and no interest in doing it the usual way. One day, a glacier. The next, red dunes and a new mountain biking trail. Patterns and plans don't stick to someone who moves like this. That same unpredictability runs in the family. Fazza grew up surrounded by siblings and cousins who all hold influential roles in Dubai's political and economic engine. His younger brother, Sheikh Maktoum, is deeply involved in the city's finance operations. In 2019, Fazza married Sheikha bin Saeed in a triple royal wedding alongside his brothers, a rare, lavish event even by Dubai standards. He's since become a father of 4. While family life is mostly kept behind palace walls, glimpses do slip out, like the video of him lifting his daughter on his shoulders while they try to catch snowflakes in a constructed snow dome in Dubai. Some princes bring their kids to private jets. He's giving them flying snow lessons. As for wealth, the numbers are deliberately vague, but they don't have to be exact to be staggering. Beyond his official role, Fazza is believed to command billions in personal and family assets. His name is linked to the super yacht Quattro L, luxury jets, and sprawling real estate portfolios with penthouses on opposite sides of the globe. In Dubai, the Zabil Palace complex is his home base, but his footprint stretches into Europe, North America, and anywhere else the Maktoum name carries weight. Yet he rarely chases headlines for that. Instead, you might see a shot of him walking into an ordinary cafe, still wearing his prince sash, and moving through a crowd like a blur. Riches like that can let fame fade. He doesn't need to show. Presence is more powerful. He's not just a consumer of luxury, he's a builder of it. As chairman of Zabil Investments and head of the Investment Corporation of Dubai, he oversees hundreds of billions in sovereign wealth and private investments. It's part business, part legacy, ensuring that the empire he inherits continues to grow. But that growth isn't just in skyscrapers and fund reports, it's in cities that keep running, in culture that keeps climbing, in citizens who sweat because he asked them kindly, just move. For you and for your city. So the next time you think you know what royalty looks like, remember Fazza, the crown prince who might just be harder to keep up with than Dubai itself. If you enjoyed this look at one of the world's most interesting royals, hit that like button. Subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments. If you had Fazza's resources for a day, what would you do first?